On this episode, we dive into the life of a person who's had a fair share of turmoil and dread. Nothing may seem out of the ordinary at a glance, but in this young, proud woman keeps a deep secret that holds her locked whenever the next Amazon delivery arrives. Welcome to this week's episode of
My name is Kay. I live in Atlantic City. I am 24 years old and I am afraid of cardboard. It's literally any kind of cardboard. It can be cardboard boxes, it can be a cardboard bag. I just can't stand none of it. Anytime I see one, I feel like my heart is going to explode. I start sweating, my chest starts tightening. I just can't breathe.
It all started when she was still a child. A seemingly harmless prank done by her brother that has now spiraled into something more sinister for her.
We was running around in the park, and all of a sudden, I wasn't able to see anything. My brother, he put a box over my head. It was like being sucked into a black hole, and I couldn't escape it. Now, everywhere I go, whenever I see a damn box, it reminds me of it.
As it is an irrational fear, we can't necessarily prescribe her medication at this time. But there are some that she can consider if it ever really does become a real issue. She's gone through so much pain and tears. It's a big step, her coming in today. I've got to say, she's really built up some good defenses prior to seeking medical help.
My plan is to eventually sue Jeff Bezos. Yeah, Amazon. You can never tell when or where they're showing up. I can just be minding my own business sometime, and they're just there. Like, oh my gosh, y'all. I am freaking out. It's a guy walking up to my car, and he has a big ass box. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I know you see this, Jeff. Yeah, you bald-headed mother.
So something that can help her is an introduction to cognitive therapy. Small steps she can take to control the situation when she starts to experience the fear. The mind plays tricks on you, so you have to learn how to trick it back. I know learning how to calm herself will help her in her day-to-day life. What would really be the best for her is to go through exposure therapy. If the mind understands that there's no real physical threat that can harm her, it'll reach the point where it's like, oh, I'm familiar with this now. I know it can't harm me. Again, just baby steps for now. But maybe we'll eventually move into a storage room or a factory full of boxes.
If I'm going to move forward with this, I need to take it as serious as possible. I'm not going to let myself be a victim to this anymore. So, let's bring the cardboard in.
You can do this. Come on. They're just boxes. They can't hurt you. Just breathe. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. You got this. Now let's try the 3-3-3 rule. Tell me 3 things you see, 3 things you hear, and move 3 body parts.
I see books on the bookshelf. I see the cabinets. I see the chairs. I hear the clock. I hear cars riding by. And I also hear the birds chirp. I can move my fingers. I can move my arms. I can move my head. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Now, let me ask you this. You see this box and you get scared. Can you tell me why?
Because I'm scared I'll get trapped. But now that I'm looking at it, it's only a box. I can always walk away from it. It's not like it's dangerous. It's only a box.
Very good. You're doing great. This is the start of a new life for you. How do you feel?
I feel great. Wow. Thank you so much. It'll take a lot to get used to, but I feel like I can actually tackle it head on compared to what I can used to do before.
It's now been a few weeks since we last interviewed Kay. After some time by herself and learning how to circumnavigate her fear, we asked Kay if we could check up on her to see how she's doing.
I am able to put stuff in small boxes now. I still can't hold the big ones yet, you know. Still, I am a lot more confident and my anxiety has lessened without taking any more meds. I'm a long way from being fully fearless. This step has been a great milestone for me. And I'm not about to stop here neither.
And that closes another story of conquering, of overcoming, of truly understanding your weaknesses and being able to think outside the box. Thank you for watching, and tune in next time for another installment of My Strange Fear.